Ladles and jelly spoons. This is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I'm just going to check to make sure I don't sound like a robot. Audio monitor. This is Tim, and I don't. Very good. Audio monitor off. Okay, ladles and jelly spoons. Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I am next door today. I've decided to sit next door in Chaos Street. So I'll show you where we are. Did that one. So let's do this one. I'm in Chaos Street, which is next door, which is this one over here. And it's a bar. It's just open, so there's nobody in it. I'm the first customer. And they open at 6. So, and I got myself a gin and tonic without the gin. So it's just a tonic water. I don't like the look of the ice, so I'll tell you the truth, but we'll see. Looks all right. I'll try and taste it anyway. So I don't need these in just yet. Not unless somebody comes in and says hello, but I've not opened the room yet. Nobody registered to come and say hello to me either. And I brought the wrong cable, so my super duper camera's not working, but I've got my phone. So my phone is camera number 2 today. So camera number 2 is my phone. A couple of Scottish lads said hello and said they'd come back for an interview, but I don't know. And behind me, they've just finished Sticky 13. So that's clearing out there a little bit. Webby will probably come over, but they don't sell Heineken here, so he won't have a drink here. But there you go. Let's go back to me. So it's just me on my little lonesome today with you guys. So let's see what the comments are saying. So let's start at the top. David Sterling, Dundee Derek, Ray Duffy, Pfeiffer Duffy, Neil Davidson, Candy's on, Natalie, Michael Nare? Have we met, Michael? David Butler, Anne-Marie, Candy, David Butler, Barriquitos on Hola Amigos, Tony Such, and Dundee Derek, thumbs up, please. Yeah, so if you like what you see and you like what you hear, you know, like Webby says, give us a thumbs up. So what's happened today? Well, this morning, if you tuned in to the live with Webby, I got Webby Sports Roundup we filmed this morning. It's quite a good one, not too long. Not a lot of schnick-schnacks in it this bit, so he was pretty good. He did it all in one take. And then we went for a coffee afterwards. After that, I went and edited it, obviously, and did a few things at home. But here we go. I've got my lights on as well, so we can do that. Can we up the lights? There we go. So making it a little bit brighter on this side. Okay, do we need it on that side? We need it on this side, didn't we? Hey, cool dude. There we go. A little bit brighter underneath as well. So we've got it all set up. Andy Parks on, Sue Fedax on, Mark Wiltshire. Very cloudy down here this afternoon. It is cloudy here as well. We got the sun coming through. I think we might get a decent sunset at the end, but that's about it. And it's gone a little bit cool, actually. It's gone a little bit cool. I've on my Rode microphone, so I hope that that's working correctly. I did check it, and it seemed to be, but that's about it. So what are we going to do? We're going to wait for people to turn up and chat with them, really. It was way too loud over there, and it's still too loud, I think. They got music playing here, but I think I've got my voice isolation on. Mic mode is voice isolation. So this is what it sounds like without the voice isolation. Are you ready? It actually sounds like. So it's quite rowdy at the back there. And let's go back to voice. Be better now. There you go. Cool dude. Gary's on, David Longman's on, Yvonne's on, Steve Fisher's on, and yep. Oh, Neil, you're. I know you got another one up. I haven't watched yet, but the one that's doing 30K. That's really good. Andy Park, we did that one. Okay. So so what did I do this afternoon? This afternoon I did this. I looked after Chris very well. We had a nice breakfast. I'll tell you what I had for breakfast. It was what was it? It was a piece of naan bread, but it was like a thin one that you get from the Indian in the freezer. It's like frozen naan, chili coriander naan. And I did 4 little strips of streaky bacon underneath. And I worked out that it's less calories than the muesli on Monday with all the fruit and everything. So I decided to have that and a couple of eggs. And yeah, that was really nice. It was really nice. So I've been putting in. I didn't put that in my food diary at the moment. But if you want to see the rest of the food diary from from January the 2nd till now, there's a link in the description called My Fitness Pal Food Diary or something like that. And that should be pretty good. You can watch that. And tonight, the reason I'm sitting here is I'm taking food from here home. So they're going to do me a burger for $5.50, burger and chips for $5.50. And they're going to do me a lasagna for €8, hopefully. I'll have to ask him, actually. I'll have to ask him. We'll see. We shall see what we shall see. So we're streaming in 4K. I hope the quality's all right. I got my new my pad here. Well, it's not new, but I've reprogrammed it. So I've got like 4 major buttons that I use now. I've either got that one, the dual one. I can turn this on, timothydowd.com.live, with a touch of a button now. I can go up one to get that camera. I can come down one to get this camera, and we can do this one for both cameras. So that's pretty cool. I've also got buttons to start and stop the outro. This one is with one camera, and this is with 2 cameras. So it's the same outro. I can get the comments up doing that. I can also do the continuity cam, which will put all the cameras on one thing here. I've got to get rid of cameras B and C though. This is if I get 2 guests on. So continuity cam and all cam. That should be also okay. And I go like this one, and you get like the background there, which is quite cool. Let's see what you guys are saying. Dane Doofus is on, and Deanne's on. Barry Keeter, we did that one. Big hello from snowy Virginia. Hey, had a snow day today, I believe. No work in Virginia today. It's a snow day. Dane Doofus, evening, Tim. Hope you're fine. The snow is still lying here. Oh, dear. In Scotland. And we've had the snow now for around a week. Wow. So no gardening for you then, Dane. Orcus is on. Tony Such. Are there more spanners here than a mechanic's toolbox? Yeah, what happens is if I've actually met you and you're interested, then I'll make you a... the reason I did it originally is because we were getting a lot of trolls on, and I needed to make sure that it wasn't somebody impersonating somebody else. So that was another thing. David saying hi. Candy saying hi. Barry, and David. Emma Kelly's on. John Patton. And Julie Wade. Cool dude. Volume 86% and still low. Okay. How's that? I'm at 100% here. So, ladies and gentlemen, you too can have an excellent line for only $39.95 down. Anybody else having a problem with the volume? I'll have to wait for you to answer on that one. So let's make this a little bit warmer. How can we make it warmer? There we go. Make the light a bit warmer. Make this light a bit warmer as well. That was daylight, and then we're going down to about 39,000 Kelvin. That'll do for me. Butler. Julie Wade saying evening, and anybody else having a problem with the sound? Let's listen to it here. When I turn this on, though, it's delayed for me, so I can't listen to it and speak at the same time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, because when you listen to yourself a millisecond behind, actually, it's probably a half a second. Evening, Tim, and evening in the chat. Volume's fine, says Dane. Okay. Volume's there, says I'm my Neil. Okay, cool, dude. Then I apologize to David Butler. Got to get a new TV. So what I'm actually going to do, because there's nobody sat next to me, I'm going to turn on the my what's the word? There you go. I'm going to turn on my live show. So if you want to come in and say hello with your phone or with your tablet or with your notebook or just a normal computer with a webcam, and come and say hello. If you don't have a webcam, you can actually come on just as audio as well. So you just turn the camera off before you join. So if you're in your 90 or something, then you don't want to be seen, but you want to say hello and be heard by millions of people, or at least 80, then you can come on, go to timothydow.com/live, press the button, and it'll ring here, and I should be able to hear you. Interview is muted at the moment, but as soon as somebody comes in, they'll turn it on, and then that'll be all right. Cool dude. In the meantime, we'll go back to looking at what you're saying. So, evening, Tim. Is that Webby in the back? It probably is. I can't see, to tell you the truth. Have I got FaceTime camera? I'll turn the blur on in the background. There you go. And on the 15 camera, I'll turn the blur on there in the background. Shame I can't do center stage though. I used to be able to, and it worked, and then I turned it off, and I can never turn it back on again now. Sounds here is okay, says Lauren. Sounds fine, says Julie. Ollie Grimshaw, that's fine. Mr. Grimshaw. Wentz, sounds good here. Okay, cool. I didn't go too loud earlier, did I? As Webby in the back, remember thumbs up, and hi Julie, says David Butler. Always talking amongst yourselves there. So, what we're going to do? Do you want me to move over there? Because they don't have Tonic Zero here. I asked for Tonic Zero, but he obviously didn't understand. Tonica Zero. Tonica. And it's this Bliss tonic, which I don't really like. And it's only 200 ml. So you're paying a fortune for the smaller one. But I'm going to get food here later. So we'll see. And when Webby comes over, I'll just get him to move me over. I'll get him to sit here just to keep you company while I go and order the food. I'm going to order it for 7 o'clock or 7:15. And then we'll finish at 7 and then we're done. Sounds good after turning the TV off and on again. There you go. We've done it. Let's say if you want to come in and say hello, then the room is now open at timothydow.com/live, Live. And you can come on and just say hello. You don't have to stay on for half an hour. You don't have to tell me anything. You just have to come in and go, hey, and then we'll see what we can see. If you've got a phone, turn it sideways. Make sure there's nothing bright behind you. Go to timothydow.com/live. When you press the button, you're presented with a little thing that you got to fill out, your name. And there's one other thing I think you have to fill out, your name and, give access to your camera. So it says, please, can we access your camera and your mic? You just say, yes, yes. And then it shows you a preview. And then once you've seen the preview, you can press join. And then I'll see you here live. And then we won't hear you until I bring you on. And then we can go with the continuity camera and we'll see everybody. There you go. In the meantime, though, we'll just go to one. And let's go to 2 cameras up because you see people walking past. We got loads of chairs over there. Why do they need so many chairs? There we go. Chaos Street. Cool dudes. So the only thing that I've got is reacting to you guys. So if you got any questions, let me know. Or if you got any statements that you want. I know you like talking amongst yourselves. Neil says, when's the weather settling down over there, Tim? Well, this is normal for this time of year, actually. It's been quite warm today. And but as soon as the clouds come over, so January, February, you've always got sort of a cooler afternoon and evening if there's clouds about. But it rained yesterday, and coming home from my drive, my walk. Was it yesterday coming home from the walk? Yeah. It rained in Los Cristianos, yeah. And it chucked it down and cleaned the windscreen for me, which is pretty cool. Sarah Charles is on. Agua con gas, just as good as the gin. Yeah, there's no gin. It's just tonic. It's just tonic. I don't like agua con gas too much because it's too gassy for me. The chairs are for all your guests next week. Exactly, yeah. Coming on Thursday, Craig. Sounds good now. Barraquito's in his 90. I'll never get that out of my mind. With the weather settling down. Looks a bit more breezy than it did last Friday when we were there. Watching the umbrellas in the background. Yeah, it's it is a little breezy here, but it's still warm enough to be t-shirt and shorts. Well, for me anyway. Can we see Webby in the background? We did that one. Oh, because I'm driving at the moment. Oh dear. What's the temperature today, says Tracy? I would say in the sun it was probably mid-20s. Out of the sun, probably 20 degrees, and now it's probably dipped below. It's probably 19 degrees now, especially with a bit of a wind chill factor behind me there. So the wind's all still coming from the south. In fact, if you go to zoom.earth, let me see if I can do this live with you guys. So let's go down to, where are we? Let's go to iPad mini, here we go. So, I'm going to change this one to me. Hello, me. I'm here. So if I go now to this thing here, and I go to zoom.earth, this should give you a live view of the world and the weather patterns. And if we zoom out a little bit and move to the Canary Islands, then zoom in a little bit and press play. So you should see now the weather patterns here. And oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. That wasn't what I was expecting. Oh yeah, here we go. The it's probably using too much bandwidth now. But yeah, the wind is coming from the south. Slow internet connection. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of Safari and go back to live here. Yeah, so the wind's coming from the south, so it's bringing warmer wind during the day, but in the night it cools off a little bit. Great blog earlier, Neil. Honest and informative. Cool dude. If you haven't seen Neil Davidson's vlog, go ahead and check that. Also, better settle down in a few weeks when we're out there. I mean, the weather isn't unsettled, to say the truth. I mean, it's warm in the sun and cool in the shade. It's normal for this time of year. So if you're used to coming out in January, February, then there's no difference really. We've had one rainy day that, you know, what's that really? Driving at the moment. When are you going? I think they're all coming out in March, but Sarah's coming out. Oh, there you go, mid-Feb. 18 degrees now, says Sue. Good evening, Tim. How are you? I'm fine. 17 days and we'll be there. Gaz and Julie and Kez. Okay, cool dudes. Barraquito, most of the weather apps generally give the Tenerife temperature taken from the north, unless you specify a Rona. Okay. There's actually only 2 weather stations on Tenerife, and the best one for this weather is probably the one on La Gomera. I'll give you a better idea of what the weather's like here, if you're looking for an app. I'm worried it might get choppy, Tim, out to sea. I'm worried it might be choppy out to sea. It will definitely be choppy. In fact, they had to rescue somebody from the sea outside over there today. And I tried to look on my camera to find out what was going on, and this one person was taken up, so I don't know about that. So Orcus is talking to Barry and's putting the link up for Alan's rugs. Power cuts in England, getting ready for the election, you see. Lauren Taylor talking to David. Quick statement, says Fiona QS. Hi, Tim. I love how you can make us just hear you without the background, but love to see the background. Don't like it when you blur it out. Okay. I do that mostly for the privacy of the people behind me. A lot of people don't like being on it, but I can turn it off if you like. And FaceTime portrait, I turn that off as well. Cool dude. And Alan saying thanks. Okay, so we'll take this off now. Nobody wanted to come on, so that's also okay. So I've turned it off now, so you can't come on if you want to now. I'm missing a drink, and the guy's not coming out and asking whether I want another one. So fancy a beer actually, but I'm not going to have one. So there you go. You see people in the back. Was it Webby over there? I can't see. No, I don't. I don't think I can see Webby. But it's pretty cool. Doesn't look as busy there as normal, Tim. It was very busy up until the end of Sticky 13. Then it usually goes off. So when you come on, I show you the busy things, but it's usually falls off to this afterwards. And I'm next door. So I'm in the bar next door and I'm the only one here. So why are you not in the Monte Cristo? There was no room for me at 5:55. I tried to muscle in on somebody else's table and nobody was having it, so I had to come here because otherwise I'd be late for you guys. If I'd have waited another 5 minutes, then I could have got one of those tables. But yeah, hi Tina, no Tenerife man. Is Steve on? I didn't see him. Oh, there he is. Evening all. If you haven't subscribed to North Tenerife man for Stephen, then go ahead and do that. The lights have come on. Otra vez, sí. Con gin, esta mal. Gin tonic, sí. That's the tonic a zero. This no es the tonic a zero.
The black is here. Yeah.
Cero no es 37 calorías.
La vendieron como cero.
¿Sí?
Que es el al cero, ¿no?
Ok. Pero con gin no importa. Okay. You and Denise are well, says Sarah. Hi, Tim from Oakwood. Tony Fagati. I'll be Freaky Friday next week. Let me just get this up. Tony Fagati's arriving on Monday afternoon. But you're not going to come to me Monday evening, are you? No. Freaky Friday next week with you. You know that wagon ain't got no doors. You know, I've talked to Chris, and she said that as long as it's in my calorific thing, I can do whatever I like. So she says, you can drink beer, but I don't want to because I haven't had a drink of beer since before. Oh, so 1st of January, I drank a German beer over at Reinhold's place, Reinhold and Brigitte. We had a beautiful German meal with roast pork and Reiberdatschis and knedels and sauerkraut. And you got to have a beer with that. And then I haven't drunk one since. So I've had the odd cider. So I'm saying the odd ciders. The odd cider, and I've had the odd gin, but I've not had any beer. And to say the truth, I'm feeling better for it. I mean, I am 2 kilos lighter than I was when I started, so that's pretty cool. Of course, the 1 kilo I'm fluctuating, so I'm going from it was 117 on the 1st of January, and I'm 115.4 the last time I weighed myself, but I haven't weighed myself for 2 days, so I might have gone up because of having a couple of ciders yesterday. But I'm keeping lower on the food intake as well, so that's not too bad. I'm having fun with it anyway. And the thing is, the first phase, as I've always said, the first phase of this lifestyle change is just writing down what you eat. So you can have days when you go over a certain amount of calories. You can have days when you're under, but you just write everything down so you know what you're doing. And then when you go to the change is you cut everything by half. That's a good idea. So my phone's gone off. I'm turning this off until somebody comes anyway, because I'm just wasting battery really. Hand off and continuity camera. Muchas gracias. ¿Puedo pedir comida para llevar a las 7:15?
¿Qué vas a
So
pedir?
7:15.
Son las
Un burger con papas fritas.
Ajá,
Normal burger.
normal.
Normal burger.
Ajá.
5.50, ¿sí? Sí. Y una porción de lasaña, si quiere. Sí, ¿ya?
Sí.
Para, ambos para llevar.
Llevar a las 7,
7:30. No, 7:15.
7:15. Dale, sí.
Gracias. Okay. So here's my gin now. And here's my tonic. Oh, this is different. Signature tonic water, Royal Bliss. This has got 62 calories. This is more even. It doesn't have the 0. Oh, because I said it doesn't matter with the other one. Okay, so the Bliss Tonic 0 is actually half the calories of the Bliss Tonic. There you go. Don't worry about it. So I don't need a straw. That's not going to go in there. I'll put it on the table here. Cool, dude. So let's see what you guys are saying. North Tenerife man's talking to Sarah. Brendan's on. Hi, Tim. Hope you're both well. We are, thank you. Scott Pearson's. Orcus Prash is on. The Lord. Have another odd cider. Well, odd ciders is 1, 3, or 5. Oh, that's good. That's good. Probably gave me an expensive gin there. So, if a guy looking forward to walk, but no hills. We're only going to go downhill, Foggy. Just downhill. We'll get Webby to be behind us with a car. Michelle, what's Christine having for dinner, Tim? You wrote that obviously before I ordered. What we're having, I'm having burger and chips, and she's having lasagna. So that'll be cool. The burger and chips here is $5.50, and the lasagna is €8. And the lasagna you can have for 2 days. Mike Reed, Tim just got an air fryer a couple of days ago. Do you use one? I had some bacon, and it was the tastiest I've ever had. A lot of people have said that, but I don't want to spend 200 and 300 euros on an air fryer, because I don't eat that much fried stuff at all. And the stuff that I wanted to fry won't go in an air fryer, because you're not allowed to do certain things like sausages and all that. You're not even supposed to put bacon in them. So yeah, so I think it's good for like a whole chicken or something like that. But no, I think it's a fad, and not a big fan. Not a big fan of that. Sarah Charles, at no point does anyone on holiday in Tenerife need a jumper. Oh, they do. Oh, they do. You ought to see Chris. She's got, let me get this straight. She has long pants, woolly socks, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and a wrap when we sit outside and eat. Are there any bugs that visit people's homes often in Tenerife? Diane Parota. You don't get a lot of big bugs. The one bug that we do get a lot of is cockroaches, but if they're harmless, and they usually a lot of people say we don't have cockroaches, but they do. Everybody's got cockroaches. They just come out at night. So just tidy stuff away. Don't leave any stuff out on tops. If you if you wipe the floor with disinfectant and you wipe your tops with disinfectant, you probably won't see them. But they live behind the kitchen units and stuff like that, in the plugs, in the electricity plugs, and they come up through the drains as well. So what I normally do is I just stick something over the shower drain of a night time so they don't come up. But I actually found a whole family living behind the stove. So I had to take the stove out, and in the plug behind the stove, there was a massive family. So I got rid of them. And if you fumigate regular, like once or twice a year, then you won't see them. But they are there. But they're harmless. They're harmless. More scared of you than you are of them, because they can't stamp on you. Exactly. My son says it's jumpers not allowed. You're on a cruise, says Anne-Marie. Yes, get the parchment trays. It's great. Okay. No, I'm not. I don't think I'll get an air fryer, to tell you the truth. I've just thrown my deep fat fryer away because I don't use it. So I'm not going to replace that anytime soon. We came home Sunday. We needed coats in the evening. Yeah, I mean, now, if you're not like me, then you probably would need something like a cover or something. Trisha's on. Hi, Tim, all in the chat. Sorry I'm late. Was watching Neil Davison's latest vlog, which was very good. Why am I here twice? Let's just do that. You don't have to read what I read, do you? And if I want to it, we can pop it up like this. I've lost £6 since coming home. I thought it cost you £4,000. Deanne, no, I use trays, okay. Just don't like roaches. Yeah, when I was staying in hotels, I didn't see any. So if you're in a decent hotel, you're not going to see them because they're cleaned every day. They make sure that there's nothing hanging around. They fumigate and all that. It's just if you're living in an apartment block, they're in the walls, you just can't get rid of them. But as I say, you don't see them because they come out at night. It's just because I stay up late that I get to see them. Any more drone footage coming soon, Tim? It's been a bit too windy, actually. All right, mate.
Darling, I'm just gonna. The big boys are over here. All right, I didn't realise they.
What
right,
big
listen,
boys?
That's from my girl Christine.
Oh, very
She keeps
nice.
taking my biscuits,
Yeah.
so I thought they are absolutely lovely. Believe me, I got a box of them.
They look good.
I went to Mercadon this afternoon, and I thought I've got to get her some.
Oh, they're only 30 calories each.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
They're lovely.
468 per 100 grams.
Oh, I don't look at this.
Hacendado. This is from
Yeah, it's just
Mercadona, isn't
they're
it?
just lovely.
Cool, dude.
They're lovely.
Canela. Are they? Can I open them?
What? Yeah, if you want to, of course you can. Yeah, of course you can.
All right. Okay. So
because
okay.
the big boys are over. You got
Who's big boys?
Sammy and Amy. Well, Sammy's 6'4",
Yeah.
24 stone. Ex-dormant of Catterick, all the pubs. He knows everybody over there.
All right.
Man United fan, would do the business. And then you've got his brother Dennis, who was in the Falklands for 30 odd years, like a major proper geezer. And then you've got Big Gary, who's about well, he's the same 6'4", massive. He was in Iraq, and he used to got the guns, and he taught Prince William. I've got a couple of photographs. Taught Prince William how to fire a gun, and he was against great photo with him next to Saddam Hussein's statue as well.
Cool, dude.
Proper army, and they're all taking the mickey about my hat. Falklands War, and they went, "That is not from the Falklands." I had to prove it, and I spoke to my friend who made it. I won't say it on air, and he just sent me all the details over. Webby, Google it. That has come from the Falklands. It's a one-off.
Cool, dude.
How are everybody?
Everybody's fine. Just asking where you were, whether you were there in the background.
But I was gonna. It's just a case of they're there, in I just got to give it.
Don't worry about it. I'll see you later.
All right. Look after him, big boys.
Don't forget, Webby Sports Roundup going out live at 7 o'clock. I edited it.
Yeah.
Producer, director, chief bottle washer.
It'll be good.
It will be good. Yeah.
And I've got the
Johnny goggles.
I got 2 lots of money this afternoon as well from for the Ricky Hatton glove.
For the gloves and the shirt.
For the shirt. I've done all that
cricket
as well.
thing.
So so we're all good. Plenty of money.
Right.
See you later, everybody.
Webby.
Good. I'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks, pal.
See ya. Won't want to be you. So that's it. Any drone footage? Yeah, the drone, it's been a bit windy at the moment. So yeah, they will do drone footage as soon as the wind dies down. And also I don't like doing drone footage when there's clouds about, because it sort of looks a bit dank, because the clouds, obviously what happens is the moisture in the air comes on land and then it goes up the mountain and condenses into clouds. So what you've got these really dark rain clouds over the mountain, and that doesn't look really nice. And if I'm doing the drone footage, I'm usually focusing on something on the ground, like a park or a hotel or a bar or something, and they don't want to be associated with skies like this. So I think I'll wait till the weather bucks up a little bit during the day. There's less wind, and I've got time to go and do it. To tell you the truth, I'm finding it hard to change the time, really. So Jeff, Michelle, Tricia, Andy, Heinrich, greetings from frozen Canada. Hello, Andy. Welcome. Barry Keita, Dave Duffy, Boom Boom, Mayors. Yeah, Webby's there. He's been and gone. Stephen Webby, says Tricia. Get over there, Tim. The boys sound like fun. You know, I was thinking about that, of going over, but I don't think they want to be interviewed. But I'll check. I'll check. Let me just see. Let me just set this out. Oh, I can hear now. I can just hear myself talking. Let's go and see what we're gonna do. Don't go away. All right. I don't want to butt in. You know, sometimes I think, I get there, hey, I'm Tim, I'm the superstar and all that, and let me interview you, and the people just say, bugger off, we come out for a quiet drink. Which I have, actually, because nobody did it. Sammy Brook, hi Tim, my partner is obsessed with drones since watching you. Does he have one? Did he buy one? But the way I use the drone, if you're interested, the way I use the drone, I got a DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now, the latest one is the Mini 4 Pro, which is better because it's got sideways obstacle avoidance. So if you're thinking of getting one, get the Mini 4 Pro with the Fly More kit. I know it's $1,000, but it's well worth it if you're really into drones. And I learned to fly drones, but what a lot of people do is they sort of fly it and then they can't really do it, and it's sort of jittery and jerky. There are these set patterns called master shots, and if you do, I just pick a subject on the ground, press master shots first, then pick a subject on the ground. Then there's a couple of options you can do, whether you want it far or near or wide or long. And then you just press go, and it does it all automatically. So all the last few drone footage that I've done have been automatic master shots, and it does it in one file. Then you take it into your editing system, you chop it up and put it to music, and it's fantastic. So you don't really need any skill whatsoever to do to fly a drone these days. It's all GPS and everything. It's a cool, dude. Let's see what else we got. Tammy, we did that one. Sarah, Andy Park, come over on August the 3rd. We'll contact you for a signed football. Yeah, Andy was where he was saying that today, that it's August, plenty of time. Don't worry about it. Deanne, I've never been. A friend of mine loves visiting Scotland. Tenerife Friends Group. I've had dual citizenship with Ireland. Very good. Freddie Newendike. I've had enough of the storm malarkey. I can't bloody see with my glasses on. I can't even read with that. Oh, I look cool though. With the storm malarkey, got a deal in the Mind Hotel, so I'll be down in the Horseshoes Monties next week. Cool dude. Freddie, come and say hello. Scott's on, Tim. Are they worth getting? And what are the flying limits on them weather-wise? Basically, you just download the app UAV Forecast, that one. And there's UAV Forecast fetches the conditions, and it tells you whether you can fly or not. So wind is 5 kilometers, gusts 13. It's okay. Wind direction, cloud cover. So that tells me it's good to fly right now. You can actually go into the future as well. Oh, you can only go into the future if you pay. I'm not paid. They got a map as well, which shows you where you are, and shows you the 500-meter limit. So you can't fly further than 500 meters. What they say is line of sight, and you've got to be able to know which direction your drone is pointing without moving it. So 500 meters is about the limit with good eyesight. There's obviously areas where you can't fly, like here is the area no-fly zone around the airport. And if you can, I don't know if you can see that on there, but there are also corridors for landing and taking off. So quite a swathing part of the island you can't fly in. And the north as well. So you get that app. You can download the app without having a drone and just have a look, and it'll tell you. Da 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 da. Hey Jude, you got Jude playing in the background here. You got the charts, which I don't know what it is. You got the wind profile. So you can see down the bottom there, it was windy during the day and stuff. So it's in the green. You can fly, and not in the other one. Cool, dude. Okay. See what else we got. Had enough of the storm. Tim, are they worth getting? Yeah. Isn't Mini 3 the latest one, Tim? No. The Mini 3, well, the Mini 3 Pro came out, then the Mini 3 without Pro, and that didn't have a couple of features on it like the forward sensors and stuff like that. There was no sensors on it at all. And now the Mini 4 Pro has come out. So I assume there'll be a Mini 4 without sensors. But the Mini 4 Pro was well worth it for the side sensors, because when you were moving sideways, it didn't stop you running into a tree. I know you should be able to see it, actually, that you're not going to run into a tree. But yeah, you shouldn't run into a tree. 4, yeah, there we go. Hi, Alan, Homemade Blogs. Hi, Webby, says Andrew. Tammy is looking into it, Tim. A daughter is getting married abroad, so thank you. Okay, traveling abroad, once you get it, if it's one of those under 250 gram machines, in Europe, you've got to have a C seal. So make sure it's got a C stamp on it, C0, I think you're looking for. And then you can fly it anywhere. All you got to do is read the manual. That's the only thing you got to do, and register as an operator. You don't have to register as a pilot for under 250 grams. Register as an operator in your own country, and then that is transferable to other countries. You don't have to register in Europe, I don't think, from Britain. I think it's all okay. Ask Orcus Whaling, Craig. He comes over here. The only rules are here that you're not allowed to fly over crowds, and you're not allowed to make uninvolved parties part of your mission. That means you can't go and film in somebody else's balcony or something like that, or backyard or whatever. What you can do, you can fly over their houses, and as long as you're not sort of moving around and focusing on private property, you're all right. You can fly over the houses. You can fly over uninvolved people. You cannot fly over crowds like football stadiums or crowded beaches. So those are the only stipulations, really. You can't take off or land within 50 meters of anybody who's not part of the mission. Now, the way I get around that is if there's anybody closer than 50 meters when I take off or when I want to land, I just call out to them and say, do you want to see? And more often than not, they'll come over and go, oh, and they're interested, right? So once they're interested, I invite them to join the mission, which is to take off and have a look around. And then it's okay because they're part of the mission then. But you can't just sort of like go and start a drone or land a drone with people within 50 meters, which is quite far, actually. I mean, I think 10 meters should be all right, but the law is 50 meters. obviously, if you're doing it safely and you're taking off and going straight out to sea or something like that, sometimes I don't, you know, I will bend. So I'm within the meaning of the law, but probably not within the letter of the law. But to tell you the truth, there's nobody stood next to me that's going to write me a ticket anyway. And if you do that, then I don't know what there's no sort of standard fine or anything you're going to get. You probably just get a warning. Don't do that because it's dangerous, you know. So as long as you're all right and you're clever and you are respectful of other people, you should be okay. Okay. Hi, Orcus, Freddie. Diane is talking to Anne. Hello, Tim, says Billy. Freddie talking to Sarah. Anne. This is what I like about you guys. You don't even have to have me here, do you really? You just talk amongst yourselves. Down with a different surname. Oh, Deanne. Okay. Trisha, Denise. Nice one. I'll have to look at that. I'm taking it the rain is a no-go. Rain is a no-go. Oh, for drones, you mean? No, you're not allowed to fly in the rain. I mean, you can, but you're well, first of all, if it's raining, you're probably not going to get a decent GPS. Never take off indoors and never take off unless you've got GPS connections and at least 9 or 10 or even 13 satellites, because the little drones, they'll just go all over the place. The first time I took my drone up was indoors just to test it, and it went straight up and went straight into the wall because it's no GPS. So once you've got GPS locked, then it'll just stay where it is, geosynchronous, if you let go. So that's really good. So it'll take off and just stay where it is as long as you got GPS on it. That's really good. Real thanks, says Tammy. Scott Pearson. This year, Deanne, plan on it. Okay, the rules are different in the UK. I looked at the UK rules. I couldn't find anything different. Maybe you can elaborate on that. Civil Aviation Authority, the CAA. Do cockroaches come more in apartments than in private bungalows? The cockroaches are everywhere. It's just that if you are regularly cleaning and getting stuff and it's light, you won't see them, and they'll come out when it's really dark. So leave a light on if you don't want them to come out. They're blind, so they can't see the light, but they're sensitive to heat. So or heat from a different source. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really worry about them. In fact, don't even worry about them. There are no cockroaches. They all died yesterday. And in the summer, it's not the season for them. So I wouldn't worry about it when you come, Deanne. They won't be there anyway. It's too hot. They've all migrated north. Just downloading the UAV app. Very interesting. Newcastle Airport is my nearest no-fly zone. Great for the current weather as well. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Andrew, hi, Alan. Alan saying thanks, Andrew. Tim, you're definitely looking slimmer. I'm actually feeling slimmer. I lose it in my face. I lose it in my arms. I'm not losing it on the belly, unfortunately. But I notice that sometimes I'm just bloated. You know, I'm turning into a woman. You know, I do all the housework and I'm bloated. So there you go. And Christina's turning into a guy. She sits in a chair all day and just lifts her feet when I'm hoovering. What's the difference in rules in the UK? Okay, Scott's asking. So yeah, go ahead and knock yourself out, Barry. Keto, Simon. Rick Duro, live in Tenerife. Very rare see cockroaches. Yeah, it's as I said, you don't see them because they live behind stuff and they only come out really at night. Although I did see one running around Los Cristianos in the corner cafe yesterday. I filmed it. So go and watch the walk in Los Cristianos. And as I'm walking from the Arona Gran to on the corner cafe, one of them just running straight along the road. So I filmed it, but you don't see a lot of them. I used to get a few in the night. So if I was up late, which I usually am, because Chris turns over at 2 o'clock, so I used to stay up till 2 because I didn't want to go to bed and have to get up at 2 to turn her over. because she likes sleeping on her side, and then she turns to her other side at 2 o'clock for the rest of the night then. And she can't turn over on her own, unfortunately. So I used to stay up late, and if I turned the light off in the kitchen, sometimes when I turned the light on, there was one on the floor or there's one on the top at the back. And I used to have to chase them and try and kill them. But eventually I just thought, live and let live, you know, there's not thousands of them. But anyway, I did start getting a couple. And I thought, where are they coming from? So I emptied all the cupboards, all the drawers and everything. And I found one cupboard with, you know, the dots, like, where they poo and what have you. So I said, oh, this is it. And there was a little hole behind where the oven was plugged in. So I took the oven out, unplugged it, and 2 or 3 of them came straight out of the duct, the electricity duct, which goes through the whole block of flats. So anyway, I sprayed it, moved it, cleaned it all up and everything. Since then, I've not seen one at all. So I tell a lie. One came up the shower gully a couple of nights ago. But yeah, but it's been pretty cool since I found that nest in the back of the oven there. But don't worry about it. Rules UK are very relaxed, sub 250 gram drones. Basically, you need to avoid airports, prisons, and private residences. Without the homeowner's permission, there's no minimum distance. Okay, I didn't realize that. I would be quite interested to find out that you can take off with somebody stood next to you. Wow. That's amazing, as I say. You got a super chat. Cool dudes. JBM Travels, thank you so much, my friend. Let's get you on screen there. Super chat from JBM Travels. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the flights that you're having. Or has it already happened? Have you gone to Ireland now? Amazing. So, actually, when I do that, I've got to go all the way down at the bottom again. Okay, I missed it all. Super chat. Okay, we did that. Tina saying goodbye. The rules in the UK, we did that one. Billy's camera, cheers, Anne-Marie. Right, what time is it now? It's 10:02. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sort of finish early because I've ordered the food for 7:15, but I want to go and have a quick chat with Webby and a couple of the other lads. And we shall see what we shall see. Got the guy from the kebab place. What's your name again? Come and see. What's your name?
Sonu.
Eh?
Sonu.
Solu.
Yes.
This is Solu. Have a look in the camera. This is Solu. If you're ever on the island, you fancy a kebab, nip next door here.
Yes.
He does the great kebabs.
Yes.
Are you doing fish and chips yet?
Yes. Yes.
You're doing fish and chips?
Good. Good.
He's doing fish and chips as well now.
Okay.
Cool dude.
Thank you.
De cool dude. So, I'm going to put the rest of the tonic in. Might as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Webby got me these biscuits. Now, the reason he got me biscuits is when we have coffee, we always get a biscuit given to us. You know, the waitress brings a coffee, sugar, and a biscuit. And I always say, I don't eat them. So I say, I'll take that for Chris. So he started giving me his now. So we have 2 coffees on a Friday morning, 4 biscuits, and I take them. And then Christina has 2 for breakfast. So there you go. So she's not slimming whatsoever. So why should I? That's what I want to know. Why should I? What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn these lights down a bit. We'll turn the lights down low. Oop, that went up. So that light's going down. We'll turn this light going down. Let's see. There we go. 17. That's even better, isn't it? Hey? Cool dudes. You know what I like about these lights? I've ordered another one as well, a bigger one. This is 5 watt, and I've ordered one with 20 watts. But that'll be pretty cool. And what you've got here, you've got a... can we do that? You can see the control here. So you can have a different temperature, color temperature. So you go down to 32 Kelvin, or it goes all the way up to 6,000, I think. 6,500. So very cool blue light. No, a blue light, there you go. And that's 11%. So cool blue light and 1%. That's 100%. So that is pretty bright, isn't it? So it will light a good scene. That's a hair light, they call it. Or as I call it, a headlight. Wow. In the year 2000. Jeez. That's way too bright. Okay, let's go down. Oh, there we go. 13%. There we go. And we'll go back down to 30. 4100 Kelvin. There you go. That's perfect. That goes down here as a sort of like get rid of the shadow under me jab of the hook chin. And that one's also okay. But you can also have RGB. This is what I like about these lights. You can change it to so that's CCT, so color temperature. And then your HSI, which is hue saturation and intensity. So if I go to the intensity and turn that down a little bit, then go into the hue, I can change all different colors. So I can get green, cyan, purple, through to red, and back around. And then the saturation, we can put it up to 100%. Intensity up to 20%. And then we can go around with the hues. Look at this. That'll give you great. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Blue, red. And the other thing you do is you can have party. So you can have effects. Cop car. And you got, what else you got? Fire. So it looks like I'm sat in front of a fire. I got to put the intensity down. There you go. 8% fire. There you go.
Are you still on?
I'm still on, yeah.
You go in there. I'll cover. You got 5 minutes?
Yeah, I got 5 minutes.
Come
Yeah.
on. Do you want a drink? What? Let me get a bottle of Heineken. I'll come and ship you.
Can you? Does he sell Heineken here?
Yeah, they will do. Well, yeah, they will do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get on.
I'll have a gin and tonic.
You want a gin and tonic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Webby's going to come on. Hey, he's done it in a minute. Right, let's see what you guys are saying. Very elegant and classy, says Trisha. I'm sure you're talking about me there. Tim, you found a low light setting of the DJI Pocket 3 is brilliant. You know, I have found it, but I've never used it because I don't go out at night, and so I don't really need it. But yeah, I've seen it.
Which side do you want me to go?
This side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn.
I've got a drink coming in.
Thank you. I'm just going to go and turn this other camera. Yeah, stick it on there. It's all right. Continuity camera.
See what the time is?
It's 7 o'clock.
I've only had two drinks, two bottles.
I've only had one. No, go sit there.
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. Yeah, talking with them lot. Oh, they're nutcases.
They are nutcases.
No, I mean, we're proper army, isn't they?
Uh-huh.
I mean, Gary, 25 years, Falklands, Dennis in the Falklands many years, and he was in Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone, he was in there.
Sierra Leone.
Look at the size of them. Saddam Hussein done it, and he I got a photograph. He was at with his big gun next to Saddam Hussein's statue.
Oh wow!
And he taught. There's a photograph of him.
This won't work. It's not working. But don't worry, we'll get it. We'll sort it out.
That's all right.
We'll sort it out.
You haven't eaten all my biscuits. I'll give to Christy.
I have not opened them whatsoever.
Oh, good.
So you are going to come round here now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you had any good conversation? What have you talking about?
We've been talking about a bit of technology, a bit of something else.
Okay. Is there many left on? Or am I going to get rid of them all now?
You're going to get rid of them all now. So when Webby comes on, 97 watching.
Oh, good. Fantastic. That's good 97, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go. So, ladles and jelly spoons. Here's the Webster himself.
Alan O'Make vlogs.
Yeah. Can you read those?
No.
I can't read them either. You got your glasses, but
I haven't sent it to you, have I? About what he said to me.
No.
Man. That. He wants to come on. Let's have a look. Tim, I found the low light setting. Okay, DJ. Right. Forget I'm a dinosaur, Alan. All this, you know what I'm like. Let's just talk. So, are you trying to work it?
I'm trying to work it out now.
Okay.
Live.
Foggy, it's Foggy on. Trish is on. Who else is on? Some of that. Get me bins on. Barry Keto.
We can do it. We do it here now. There we go. Freaky Friday.
Go on then. Same. I don't like. Can I just say you made me a nice compliment this morning?
Gideon, boom! Did it? I did.
Yeah, no, I appreciated that. If I told Dawn, she went, "You what? Somebody made you a compliment." I said, "Tim did, and he meant it."
Yeah, I did.
What do you say?
Basically, I was really amazed how this guy can do a whole 20-minute show in one take.
That's what it was. Yeah.
There's no sort of like stopping and starting. He writes his scripts the night before. No, just bullet points, isn't it?
Just that's all it's bullet. Yeah.
Yeah. And he just looks at it and then bang, 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 bang. And the thing is, it is a compliment that he can do that. But I wish sometimes you'd leave a little gap between segments, right? So that when I'm looking on the timeline, I just see a little bit of silence to know where the next segment starts.
Okay, all right.
So when you say, what I do now is I listen for the word right, because you'll say right, and then you then you go into a new segment. You've stopped doing it now.
And I say boys and girls.
Yeah.
You say ladies and jelly spoons.
Ladles and jelly spoons.
And I say boys and girls.
Boys and girls, yeah.
You do. We all get I think normal, don't we? I must admit. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good.
So
any questions? Anybody over there in England?
We're gonna
quiet.
We're gonna have a quick look.
Oh, that's for one drink.
Here's Webby pal. Boom. Evening Webby. Tim will have to look in our diary to book a walk with you. Mark Wiltshire, just go to timothydow.com/events, or you can actually go to the calendar now, which is a totally different website. Let me just put this on to see whether we can do it. So it's basically oh, they're small, aren't they? Oh, muchas gracias.
You are, sir. I better buy you a drink. I bought the boss of biscuits, so I better buy you a drink, man.
Jenny? Gracias.
Oh, someone's gone.
No, that's it. That's right.
Oh, sorry.
So they're seeing this now, you see. So let me just get rid of this.
What are they saying? They're seeing that.
This is a website, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can go to this website, which is calendarly.com/Timothy Dowd.
Okay.
And here you can book an hour with me online to test your camera out for the to join in the conversation.
Okay.
Here you can just tell me you're coming to Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
I put 20 places, right, just in case 20 people turn up. It was the lowest number I think that we could possibly have. Okay. This is Meet Up Monday if you want to see us Meet Up Monday.
Okay.
And this is the morning walk. So if you go into the morning walk, what it'll do is it'll present you with a calendar, and the next available morning walks are shown here.
Okay.
And so you can go to the next month. So any Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice, this Thursday's blocked because Orcus Whaling has booked it.
Okay.
Right?
I see what you mean.
So if you want to book the Wednesday, then you just press on the Wednesday. It'll always be the same time. It'll always be 9 o'clock. And then you just say next, and it'll ask you your name, your email address, your WhatsApp number, and where should we meet? Okay. Basically.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, I've got I know obviously Foggy, my number 99, is coming over on Monday. So he's here for 10 days. So he definitely wants to do a walk with me and you.
Well, he's got to book it then.
Yeah, no, listen.
Don't book it. Thomas, cook it.
No, it's not as easy as that. Because obviously he has to look after it. Dawn's still in bed. She's still poorly. So if she's not better by Monday, we're going to the doctor. So it's all going to change.
Fiona says, Webby can't wait till Sunday. Get another interesting story from Dawn. She's amazing. Is she going to be well enough?
Well, at this moment in time, the answer will be no. I would say 100% no, she won't be available. I've just left her in bed now. That's 5 days on the bounce. She was feeling better yesterday, feeling a bit better this morning, but it's still there. It's just this virus, isn't it? She wasn't coughing last night. She had a good sleep, but she just feels tired. You know, we're not getting younger. I mean, I'm 66, Dawn's 70.
Shut up.
No, I know. But when she goes to bed, just leave her. She said, just leave me, and I'll do it myself. And that's what she's doing. So I'll go back in a minute. Got a nice stew.
That's what all my girlfriends used to say. Just leave me and I'll do it myself.
Timothy.
If Webby's free, we could talk Gloss Sport, says Mark Wiltshire.
Gloucester.
Yeah, Mark's on the island at the moment.
Yeah, I know he's from Cheltenham. He sends me a lot of messages on my show.
Yeah.
And
Tim, you have a gift with computers and gadgets. You may make it sound easier to fly drones too. You know, Deanne, when you come over, I'm going to teach you to fly me drone. I need a new one. Gideon, all right, Webby, my mate, worked in Sierra Leone, got me football shirt, 50p at the airport.
Oh, Gideon, absolutely super. Now, Big Gary, honest to God, he is absolutely unbelievable.
And August Whaling says, say hello to the people behind, they're watching. Hello, people behind.
That's Roger and Cynthia. That's Roger's family. Probably had put his hand in his pocket, yeah.
Alan's on me. Good to have a wee chat earlier, Webby. There you go.
Cheers, Al.
Hello, say the people behind you, they're watching. We did that one. Freddie Newdyke, I'm in your manor next week, Weddy. He's actually booked for the Mind Hotel. He got a great deal at the Mind Hotel.
Freddie.
And Freddie Newendike.
Super. Well, we'll meet up next week. Listen, I got so next week, or I don't know if I'm coming or going next week. As long as I get me bird, get Donny better, then I'll be okay. Then I'll be out a lot. I've got to sort it all out with
Damien Louis Green, not looking forward to tomorrow's temperature, German minus 12 degrees, popping back over in March.
Okay, yeah.
My daughter's in Bavaria and she says it's pretty cold there.
Yeah,
Hi, Tim and Webby, says Jack Bell from a little cooler last night in Lanzarote. Yeah, it's pretty cool tonight, isn't it, really?
It is, but you know, sometimes
it's actually warmed up now you've come, isn't it?
I'm just going to say, it goes cool 4 or 5 o'clock. Then an hour later, it picks up again.
Yeah, it picks up again, yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. Picks up. It's a lot of hot air for me and you, isn't it?
No, hope she gets well soon. Send her my love, says Fiona.
Thank you, Fiona.
And wish Dawn a speedy recovery, says Anne-Marie Elton.
Thank you, I'm certainly trying.
So I'm going to say cheers, big ears.
Yeah, cheers, my son. Good after you.
Don't forget, running right now is Webby Sports Roundup, but you don't have to watch it live because there's nobody watching.
Yeah, no, just go and catch up. It's a good one. And again, only one take, as you said.
And the best thing is I edited it.
Well, I'll see that later when I get home.
There wasn't a lot. There was no sort of like you usually put up the rugby thing and all that.
No,
it's all finished now, is it?
No, rugby was the European Cup.
All right. So it's not the league.
The Gallagher Premiership is in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, gotcha.
So there's last week and this week. So they only played 2 games, 3 games, nothing to pull up. And I usually put Hendon, but they played in the FA Trophy last week and beat Oldham 2-1 away. So there was nothing really to pull up, if you know what I mean.
Got you.
I want to put some up if it's necessary.
Exactly, and it also saves me.
I'm looking forward to Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan's mate, my mate Tony, big gangster. He's like, and he said to me a few days ago, he said, Webby, I want to come on your show. Listen, we'll see. Well, he was at Ali Pally with Ronnie last week, stayed with him for the night. Paddy the Baddie was with him.
Oh, you know what we should have done?
What's that?
When you were talking about the snooker and you wished happy birthday to
Dennis Taylor.
Dennis Taylor.
It's his birthday today.
It is his birthday today.
Yeah, 19th. Yeah.
What we should have done was blended in that A Webby Sports Roundup thing, but I couldn't find it. It wasn't on Frame.io.
Webby Sports.
Yeah, didn't you? You put it up, didn't you?
Did I? What baller?
Oh no, it was me.
No, it's you.
It was I put it up, didn't I?
Thank you.
I've deleted it.
Thank you.
As soon as I publish stuff, I delete it.
Okay.
Especially his stuff.
Listen, we're getting there.
A lot of rubbish.
Big shout out to Alan. Who got his own YouTube channel.
Alan Homemade Blog.
Yeah. Can I say it now?
Well, if Alan says it's all right, yeah, sure.
Well, obviously he did because.
Got to go. Good night, all. Cheers, Tim and Webby. Alan's gone, so you say what you like.
Oh, okay. Alan is going to be the logistics manager. He's had it confirmed this morning
at Troon.
At Troon for the Open Golf, which is phenomenal. So he said he will be my roving reporter there and try and do any interviews with any players or anybody. So that is,
and he's got his super camera. He's got the same camera as me, yeah.
So that would be absolutely superb. Listen, he's got his own YouTube, so I'll push him. He'll push mine, and that's what it's all about. It's just helping each other, isn't it? But there's not many sports people about. There's in the Canaries. There's nobody, is there?
No,
only me.
Only you. Well, in English.
Well, yeah, in English, of course. Yeah, only me. So it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. I'm enjoying it. As I said, I'm going to give it a good 6 months. I'm going to give it all I got. We've got different ideas, Terry and me. He's got a couple of new ideas, and I think it's going to be good. My husband. So we're going to have a bit of fun. Yeah.
Here we go. Jack Bell. How's the diet going, Tim? Sorry, I've lost track. I reckon that's a sort of a backhanded compliment, isn't it? The diet is not a diet. See, I'm going to clear this up now, once and for all. What I did on the 1st of January was to say, I am going to start writing down everything I eat,
Yeah, okay.
which I have. And if you go to the link in the description that says My Fitness Pal Food Diary,
Yeah.
Timothy Health, and what it is, Tim Dowd Health,
Okay.
then you'll find out what I eat and the calorific value. So the first portion of this lifestyle change is just writing down what I eat and drink. I also decided to give up beer for January, not alcohol, but beer. So we have one bottle of wine between us at the weekend. I have the odd gin and tonic and the odd cider during the week, but no sort of 3-4 beers like we used to have. So that I'm saving like another 500 to 1,000 calories in beers a day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm naturally losing weight by not drinking beer. I'm not on a diet.
I know you've lost a bit of weight.
Right.
I haven't said nothing.
So that it's not a diet and it's not going well, because diets don't work. What you have to do is to change your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you just have to change your lifestyle.
Do you want to say about the 2 tips, 2 fancies for tomorrow?
2 fancies for tomorrow.
Go on then.
Okay, Diomed Spirit or Diomed Spirit 235 at Lingfield, and the other one is
That's at 9
Dragon Icon 2 p.m. at Lingfield.
That's the 2 for tomorrow.
Yeah, the 2 for tomorrow.
That's about 6. So have a go at that tomorrow. That's for Ash. Love to see Ash when he's about.
Tim, I just bought a Chick Norris Gut Strike blend of 15% probiotic strains, designed digestion. I haven't tried it though. Is a Chick Norris or a Chuck Norris?
Oh, Chuck, no, oh, he wasn't. I didn't like it.
And Andy Park just subscribed to WEBBY Sports Roundup. Oh, she says Chuck Norris, not Chick.
Andy,
I prefer Chick Norris, eh?
Who subscribed?
Andy Park.
Oh, cheers, Andy. Hang on. Whoa. I think. Are you the Leeds United man? He's the one. I think it's coming out in July or August.
He is, yeah.
And he's the one that made the
bid on the ball.
For the ball.
He is, yeah.
I've got it in my house.
Yeah, he said it.
And I'll meet. Good. And I will meet you, big man. I'll meet you, and we'll drop it off. Be fantastic. Or you come and see us.
Ray Duffy, we got to answer this question. Where does he was sent to Coventry come from?
Oh, I've got a Scooby Doo.
Me neither.
No, I got.
That Webby 66, good job, looking good, says Britta.
Thank you very much indeed. Yes, 66. August the 3rd I was. 57. English pension, and I've just got my Spanish pension, which is fantastic. So,
And I'm 63, you know. I'm 63.
Shut up, you muppet.
I don't know why I pay a TV license anymore, just like watching you guys.
Who's that?
Gideon.
Oh, are you okay? Are you? Have you had too many wine gums, son?
You go to paypal.me/living with 10 message. Go to timothydowd.com/sponsor.
Hey, what about the Muzzy? Tom said it, Muzzy.
Billy's off. Andy Park. During the war, Ray children were sent to Coventry. There you go.
That's what it was. Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
Give all love to Dawn, says Emma Kelly.
Thanks,
Andy Park, do you want pounds or euros?
Andy, it's whatever. Euros will be fine. Euros will be good. Because obviously, when I go to the meeting next month, I've got 1, 2, 3. I think I've got 4 or 5 lots of money to give them. Paul Crompton, what a lovely fella he was. Today.
Oh, you met him today?
Yeah, I met him today. He bid £150 for the
boxing gloves.
Boxing glove.
Ricky Hatton.
I was given myself, and I donated them with the photograph, and he gave me €180.
Oh, yeah, well done.
Which was lovely. He's got 4 kids, absolutely on the money. And I met all 4 of them, and it's one of the boys' birthday tomorrow.
I gotta go. My food's arrived.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think he's chapped. I'm gonna put that on the show next Friday.
This is the
lasagna.
This is the lasagna. Look at that. Look at the size of that.
That's a box.
That's a box of lasagna.
Abierto.
Oh wow.
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, we can see it.
That looks good enough to eat.
Oh, very good. That's Christina's lasagna. I've got to get it home.
Biscuits after with a cup of coffee. I'll tell you what a lucky lady she is.
I know.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Give it a. He'll close it for you. He's the expert. Thank you.
Sort it, son.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I got a normal burger as well, $5.50 with chips. Fantastic. We're going to go.
Get
So,
and also Ian, Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you to him for picking up the cricket.
Cool, dude. Thank you very much. So here we go. What are we doing? I got to listen to this. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tim Dowd and Webby for Living with MS in Tenerife. We're here at the Callao Street. It's called the new Callao Street. If you want to go on social media, on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Facebook, the new Callao Street. Callao is spelled C-A-L-L-A-O, C-A-L-L-A-O, and new Callao Street. And you can really get a fantastic meal here. You get food, drink, whatever you want. They're open at 6 in the evenings till late. They're also open mornings for English breakfasts for €6 and continental breakfast as well. And then they close at 4. They have 2 hours off and they're open again at 6. If you're new to the channel, don't forget we go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55. We also go live on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9 o'clock in the morning for a walk. And if you want to join me, you can join me at any time you like. Just go to timothydowd.com/events and book it. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.